Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Superior Multiplayer. This is your MC of the day, Superior, and videos this week have been non-existent. Yeah, I know. I know this to be true. Um, there's a couple reasons for this, and I will slowly go through them. But there's a lot to talk about, a lot of things have happened, so I'm going to be somewhat quick. Do I have anything? No. Okay. So, the first thing on the agenda is where the hell am I? This is Superior Multiplayer. This is nowhere you guys have ever seen, because this is Superior Multiplayer Episode 1 of Season 2. We have a new season, just so you know. And why we have a new season is a long story. So, first off, we'll start off last weekend. I was away. I was a groomsman in my aunt's wedding. I think that's all the words correctly. So, oh, Delb's left the game. So, that took the entire weekend. I left Friday morning and came back Sunday afternoon, completely and utterly drained, just kind of, yeah, you know. And so, I came home, sat in my chair, and turned on my computer, and gonna watch some YouTube videos because I was behind on YouTube on my viewing of YouTube videos, and Delbs and Farador Skype me, asking to into a call, and so I was like, okay, this will be fine, and what we talked about will lead to where I am. So, oh, Delbs is back. So basically, Delbs and Farador and myself have started a new server. That's right. Called the Block List. Did I get any gunpowder from that guy? No, I did not. I did get some XP orbs. So, as you can see, we've already gotten a little bit done. My Minecraft sounds are not... I don't hear them, so let me check some settings real quick. Let me make sure I get somewhere that's 100% safe. Alright, let me just check some settings. There we go. Alright, settings modified. Hope that wasn't too boring for you guys. I hope my game sounds are coming in alright, and I hope my recording is working just fine. So, as you guys can probably tell, this is my place. I'll give you the grand tour. This is my roof. I have a very good view of the block list sign, which me and Delbs worked on. I did the original block. There was a block around there that was in capital letters, but Delbs thought this would look better, and I have to say it's grown on me. It looks the best at night, personally, but I have a cheapo Eye of Neitha without the diamond block. Having a weighty diamond block in the center of an umbrella sunshade would not make much sense. I have a pool with a inflatable mattress. Looks really nice. And a little bedroom thing with a full window onto the pool. Down here I have storage slash potion room. My Zen garden slash egg farm. It was a Zen garden originally, then it turned into an egg farm. So here I have a little storage, or not storage, a workstation. Not the patented superior workstation, but it's a decent workstation. I have a wart farm which needs to be replanted. I swear, someone must come in here and not replant. It might be me. I might not replant. If that's the case, then I'm sorry for even saying anything, but I could swear that I replant every time. But like I was saying, me, Delbs, and Feridor created the new server. Delbs owns the server, and basically me and Feridor are opt. And just because we're opt, we're not going to use that to gain diamond armor or anything like that, or anything like that. Really, the only reason me and Feridor are opt is in case Delbs is busy and there's a situation where someone with opt is a necessity. Outside of being on top of the nether, which I think we've rectified, I'm not 100% sure where the hole in the roof of the nether is anymore. That nether hub has changed so many times, but just in case something like that was necessary, we have 3 people who can basically just flip a switch, do whatever needs to be done. So this is the spawn town. The blockless sign and scaffolding with some cubby holes. I'll let other people showcase their rooms and houses, just because I'm still yet familiar with all the people who have built stuff here. I know this is Delbs' place, there's my place, and there's Feridor's place, but I wouldn't feel right showcasing the people that I'm sure about and not showcasing the people I'm unsure about. So when I'm better acquainted with everybody, with their builds and what their YouTube names are, I will definitely do a proper tour of spawn. But I can show you some things. Down this way is a slime farm. Nothing fancy about that, just kind of a spawning pads for slimes. These I'm not 100% sure about. I think they're bits of modern art, which could be taken as a compliment or an insult, depending on how you take it. Delbs has made a tree farm. Very good. He doesn't like it. I think he's going to redo it, make it bigger, I think. I'm not 100% sure. He might just leave it that way. I kind of like it that way. It looks nice. But then again, I'm kind of a simple guy. Wheat farm with netherrack covering the water. I did that just because I got tired of the lily pads, which were kind of I thought they were a little pointless having them in the corners like that. I obviously would change them to something else, but meat animals right here, and leather and feather animals right here, and pigs. Need to add a second thing to pigs, I guess. I don't know. Sheep pen. This used to be full of sheep. Now it has no sheep. Oh, is the raining stopped? Cool beans. So we have cocoa bean farm. A simple one. I have plans on making an automatic cocoa bean farm. And by automatic, I mean I push a button and it harvests a full load of cocoa beans and puts them in a nice little pile for me to pick up. I'm not going to use bud sensors because I don't think that would work very well with the cocoa beans, how they work. So let me... So this is basically spawn. There's nothing else really here outside of the houses and what little farm work we have. Here is our underwater nether portal. Oh, and my texture pack, for those of you who may or may not be curious, is the traditional beauty, which has recently updated to 1.3, and I have made a modification to where glass is transparent, completely transparent. The original texture pack is fairly transparent. So, ooh, nice. So here is our nether hub designed by Delbs with some of the help from the other guys of the server. Again, I wish I could give you their names, but I don't. I'm not familiar enough with all of them yet, so it's a very simple little thing. I really like it. I'm going to make modifications. One thing I'm going to do, this is something I'm going to do in my free time, is change some of this wood to the other types of wood. Like have this pathway be the dark wood, that pathway be the light wood, default, and the jungle, or the strawberry wood as I like to call it. So we have some... I'm guessing all the ones that are full have customs, and all the ones that are vacant have cobble. So there are 24 slots here, so that's good. So let's go explore my nether track, because you guys know I always have extravagant nether tracks. And this is it. I have been busy. I am not, I don't yet have a foothold on the server, and any foothold that I had or could possibly have has been spent on a project, a pretty big project. It's taken me a little bit of time, but I think it's really cool. It's not the most efficient thing I've built out there, and it's never gonna gain me any award or anything or any, but I think it's cool enough. I think it's good. It works for me. It fits in my style. So let me just get there in a little bit. You could probably, some of you probably can guess what it is by my location and by the words that I say. Yeah, I have to say the torches on the left trick does work. So here we go. Soup's Blazing Machine. That's right, it's a blaze spawner trap with glass viewing ports. Hey guy, get on the pressure plate. There you go. It's not a it's not a copy of Ethos design. It uses pistons, and it uses the concepts of Ethos design, but outside of that, it's pretty much original, I would guess. I mean, I can already hear the comments from the future going, "You copied Ethos design. You copied Ethos design," and it's like, yeah, on a lot of it. Yeah, I used stone brick, and you know what? I don't care, because I personally like stone brick, and I needed a material that I could get a ton of, and that looks nice, and stone brick looks nice, and I could get a ton of it. And I could also make mistakes with it. So That, and I'm tired. I want it to be different than the nether brick, but also work well with the nether brick. And it, even here, the transition is sharp, but it also looks good. So, sorry, I had to scratch my nose. But it's also just, and to those of you who have comments about, oh, you copied Etho's design, I hate to say it, but blaze farms are kind of, I mean, there's only so many ways to crack an egg. I mean, there's no point reinventing the wheel and making life more difficult for yourself when you can just use a basic concept of someone else's. So, yes, I do know Etho used a piston, a similar design, and yes, his style is more efficient. But you know what? I don't care. I wanted to make a blaze farm myself. And I do lose some efficiency, but pull the lever so no more blazes come in. Hey guy, get back in there. You could do that, but that's a waste of time, so why don't you do this? Boom. Hey guys. Your lives suck right now, don't they? Yeah, they do. So in here we have the patented Superior Workstation with this time a redstone torch, brightening it up, brewing stands, a chest, and an enchanting table which goes up to the full 30 levels. Let's see how many levels we get from these guys right here. After the poison potion, you can basically one-shot them. One reason why blazes are really good for XP traps, because they can be poisoned. Or you could throw a damage potion in there. Would also do the job. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, the spawner is turned off while you're down here. So this, for those of you who didn't know or couldn't figure it out, that basically releases there are some pistons, I think right here-ish, I'd say. Yeah, right there. Yeah, they can't jump. That basically stop blazes from dropping in here anymore. Which, to be completely honest, is kind of pointless, because as soon as you come down here, the blazes will stop spawning. Which I'm starting to think that might not be a disadvantage but an advantage to the system, because one of the problems that Etho had in his blaze farms using poison potions is you would have blazes in the killing pod that hadn't been poisoned yet, were full health. So what do you do with those guys? They'll just kind of linger in there. And so he obviously put in a stopper. My system doesn't have that problem, and I do lose some time in the kill when they're I lose some spawn rate when they're killing, but some might call that an advantage, some might call it a disadvantage. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm actually very happy with the design, with how it came out, how it looks. It's not only a great looking machine, in my opinion, it's also very functional, and it's very good with 1.3 enchanting system. I mean, I was just there for a couple seconds and I'm already halfway to top level in chance. So I'm not too concerned with it being 100% efficient. So, oh, and for those of you who are curious how I'm going so fast on the roads, but as soon as I go here, I'm kind of going slower. There's ice underneath all these half slabs, so you basically rocket all over the place. It's an idea that I had when we were designing the road system. I was like, I would really like to have half slabs so I could have ice underneath them and kind of jump around at super speed. So I think that is going to do it for me. Oh yeah. I would take a screenshot, but I get to look at this all day. Actually, it looks better from here because it's got kind of a 3D. Tell me that doesn't remind you of the old NES kind of like intro block list. It almost sounds like a game for the NES if you think about it. I have no idea what game that would be, but it would be kind of cool. So, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, so that is why... So this is why there have been no videos this week. I have just been swamped. Also, me, Delbs, and Farador have recorded something special for you guys, which you guys will see on Tuesday. So be looking forward to that. That is going to be... We plan on uploading that on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So, and I also have, for my schedule, I have nothing on Mondays for right now. I'm kind of giving that day a break for a break. Tuesday is going to be the thing with Delbs and Farador. I've talked about it before, if you can connect the dots. Wednesdays will be Superior Hostile. I think, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with that series. I'm having some slight issues with it, so I don't know. I might not finish that map. Not because it's too hard, just because I'm having a lot of issues. Depends on what people think. Thursdays will be the thing with Delbs and Farador again. Fridays will be Superior Multiplayer, which will now be abbreviated to SMP after this episode in the playlist. Saturdays is free, I think. Or, no, that's Superior Old School. I forgot. That won't be going up this week just because I'm just... Hi, guy. You're having a bad day, aren't you? Huzzah! That was completely and utterly stupid. Get back inside before a creeper blows your ass up. But, freaking netherwart. Saturdays is... Yeah, it's Superior Old School Zelda, so... Hope you guys are enjoying that. Wow, did you see that? That freaking arrow went sideways. Wow, that arrow was weak. Yeah, I can see what people are saying about the roads if you're... Oh crap! Oh, god damn it. Ah, well, I put those melons there so I can blow them up if I want to. I've got dirt. We really need to light up spawn better. Alright, so... And Sunday is still sometime Sunday. I knew that was going to happen. I told myself to go inside, but did I listen to me? No. But anyway, I might have a video up on Sunday. I'll try and get back to the schedule this week. Yeah, the weekend just kind of threw me for a loop, so I am out, guys, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.